Hello everyone, good morning. In this session, we are going to learn on abrasive water jet machine. Abrasive water jet machine is an advanced form of water jet machine where abrasive particles are mixed with high pressure water. It is a non-traditional machining process capable of cutting almost any material. And today presentation is by Dr. K. Balamurugan, Associate Professor, Department of Mechanical Engineering, SRM College for Engineering and Technology. It shows the systematic equipment details and the arrangements of various components in the abrasive water jet machine, in which in simply we used to call it as AWJM. So generally, a high pressure pump will be there, and that used to pump the fluid or otherwise the water from the reservoir, and it is further pumped to the accumulator where it is being intensified, and through the control valve and the hydraulic unit it is then allowed to enter into the nozzle. And the nozzle has a separate type of arrangements where the high pressure water is allowed to flow in one direction, and the abrasive particles like silicon carbide, alumina, etc., all ceramic particle, even the sand that is available in the Australian beaches can also be used as abrasive. It is allowed to admit on the other side of the nozzle. As a particular chamber, mixing chamber of the nozzle, these two particles tends to mix together, and the high pressure water delivers its energy to this abrasive particle. And the high energy abrasive particle, as it strikes the sample, it used to have a through cut. And this is one of the simplest way of explaining in the working principle of abrasive water jet machine. In simple, an abrasive water jet machine, water is pressured to 2000 to 4000 bar using the intensifier pump. The intensified water exits through the small orifice, converting high pressure energy into a very high kinetic energy. The material removal rate occurs due to the erosion when the jet strikes the surface. So this is the nozzle area where the abrasive powder is admitted over the one side and high pressure water is admitted over the other side. In the mixing chamber, both get mixed. As I said earlier, this converts the very high conversion, the transformation of energy from the low flow particle to the high kinetic energy particle, and this causes the erosion over the sample, and hence the material moving rate is achieved. So in this slide, we will see the abrasive water jet machining is a non-traditional as it's a one of the non-conventional machining process in which able to give a very precise cut over the conventional or traditional machining process. And it is the tailstock of abrasive water jet machining. It's a tailstock of water jet machining. In water jet machining, only the high pressure water is allowed to admit to cut the material where the cutting applications is very limited. By addition of abrasive over the high pressure water, able to cut any material, even in the tough material, can be easily cut through this abrasive water jet machining process. So generally, the water pressure in an abrasive water jet machine will range from 2000 to 4000 bar, and when it is allowed to enter through the intensifier, this high pressure water exits through the orifice meter with a very high kinetic energy, and it is allowed to bombard over the work surface. This high velocity water, along with the abrasive, can able to cut any material on zeroth strike, and here the erosion is the only process of the mechanism behind the material removal rate. In this slide, we will be seeing about the pump. And the intensifier works on the principle of pressure amplification, simply similar to the hydraulic press. The water velocity can reach up to 1000 meters per second. In abrasive water jet machine, the abrasives like garnet or polyamine are also added to enhance the cutting capacity. Generally, the sand that's available in the Australian beaches, as I said earlier, can be used as an abrasive material to cut any samples. Right? Focus on the nozzle and the focusing tube. The focus tube is made up of the tungsten carbide and help accelerating the abrasive particle. Inner diameter typically ranges from zero point 0.8 to 1.6 mm diameter with a length of about 50 to 80 millimeter. Both water and abrasive particle leaves the nozzle at nearly the same velocity. So here the nozzle, generally the nozzle is made up of a material called tungsten carbide, which could be able to withstand the wear that happens due to the high pressure abrasive flow. So each time when the flow is being happened, the nozzle wear is unavoidable, and the lifespan of the nozzle is also one of the major costs associated with the abrasive water jet machine. Slide, we will see the mechanism behind the material removal rate in abrasive water jet machine. For brittle material, the material removal rate occurs through the crack initiation and the propagation, followed with the propagation, and hence the material removal rate take place. For ductile type of material, erosion and the cutting, micro cutting dominates the majority for the ductile type of material. The process parameters like depth of cut, surface finish, accuracy, material flow rate, abrasive flow rate, water pressure, all those components plays a significant role in the material removal rate. Based upon the given material, this process parameter has to be optimized in a proper sense in order to avoid the defects that is curve width, which used to happen during the abrasive water jet machine. Since curve width is nothing but as a water project from the top to the bottom of the sample, the backflow water also removes the sample. Instead of getting the straight cut, it is possible to get a small inclined cut, which we used to call it as curve. Curve is nothing but the difference between the length of cut from the top of the sample to the bottom of the sample. Coming to the application of water jet machining. Water jet machining is widely used for cutting materials, very tough to cut material like glass, ceramic stones, textiles, leathers, and composites. It is also used in medical surgical equipment, brain removal process, pocket milling, drilling, and peening type of operations. The advantages of the abrasive water jet machining AWGM. AWGM can cut almost any material without any heat generation. That way, the thermal distortion that occurs over the cut surface is greatly eliminated because the water is used as the agent for cutting. The water is also a cooling agent. It produces a smooth and surface finish cut, reducing the secondary machining operation. This process is very clean, safe, flexible, and ideal for prototype type of development material. Coming to the disadvantage of AWGM, the cutting the very thick material is really a challenging task. As the depth of cut increases, the kerf angle get increases, and thereby the second divisioning operation becomes mandatory for in order to get a very good surface finish cut. The cut to hard material is very slow and is also an expensive. Jet dispensers may cause taper and a rough waveness on the surface of the cut. As the water is being used as a cutting medium, as it slides from the one end to the other end of the sample, the water waviness is being observed on the cut surface of the sample, which is unavoidable. So thank you for viewing this video.